You guys?
17.
Oh, that's all right.
What should we have to say?
If you were 15, I wouldn't be allowed to film you. I'd get into trouble. No, lead us. Tell us how it is.
Say no to swine flu jab!
Look at that way.
Say no!
What else? Lead us.
Lead us, ladies!
Lead us, ladies. We need more information.
Lead to autism! Say no to swine flu jab!
What else?
You don't need to show us your mobile phone!
Stick your vaccine up your own asses!
Yes! Do you girls like obeying your teachers and your parents? Do you like being obedient?
Tell them to fuck off.
Good. Tell them.
Tell them to fuck off! No swine flu jab!
Open up your eyes, step into the light. You've gotta know what is wrong and what is right. Who controls your thoughts? Who leads your minds astray? Who keeps your prisoners in this world today? I can feel it, I see it. The world has gotta change. I can touch it or taste it. Nothing is the same. Nothing is the same. We're searching for the truth, but all we get are lies. Coming from the men in suits that control our lives. They brainwash us all with their party lines. Put their spin on propaganda and call it what they like. Can you see it? You feel it, the world is not the same. You can touch it or taste it. Everything has changed.
Good afternoon, and thanks for agreeing to speak to me. I understand you have a son who had autism. Could you please elaborate on what happened?
He had early onset autism, really came on after his very early vaccines.
How old was he when he was vaccinated?
Well, he was just a few months old.
A few months old, so a little baby.
DPT vaccines, yes, it was tiny.
How many vaccines did he take?
It was 3 visits, and there were 4 vaccines in each one, I think, by memory, so that would be 12 before he was 6 months old.
Yeah, and what happened?
He went into autism, early onset autism, relatively speaking, and for a while there was just no way back. He didn't sleep at night. He wasn't developing. He was incredible anxieties.
Yeah.
It was just a nightmare. 24 hours a day.
And what happened?
Well, fortunately, we discovered biomedical treatments for autism, which doctors will tell you nothing about. The NHS denies that they actually work. And we were very patient, did a lot of research about this, changed his diet, changed our whole lifestyle, and little by little brought him back from autism, and he's now fully recovered, and it's his 6th birthday next week.
That's amazing. But was he? No, congratulations. That's really beautiful. But was he diagnosed as autistic?
He was, yes. He's now been diagnosed as not autistic.
That's an incredible story. Where can people go to find out information about this biomedical treatment?
Treatingautism.com.
Treatingautism.com.
That's right.
Okay, and because obviously you've been personally affected by autism, and in your opinion, is there a link between vaccination and autism?
Absolutely. It's one of the big contributing factors. there's no single thing which we can say causes autism, but there are a number of things about the way we live, about vaccinations, about our diets, which all together, with the wrong combination of genes, will cause autism. It is causing autism, and 1 in 100 children are going down with this.
And the statistics have increased tenfold, haven't they, in the last 30 years?
It's an epidemic.
It's an epidemic of autism. Why do you think the big pharmaceutical companies or the government working in collusion would want to do this to people?
One has to suspect it's all about money.
All about money?
Yeah. Simple as that, yes.
Thank you very much for your time. Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I managed to have a word with Sir Liam Donaldson, who is the Chief Medical Officer in the United Kingdom. So this is just a brief introduction to who I managed to speak to today, and apologies for the shaky footage. I don't have anti-shake on my camera.
Last week, the European Medicines Agency gave a sort of temporary approval recommendation for one of the swine flu vaccines. When's it all going to start?
Well, we're very pleased to have got the green light for one of the vaccines to go ahead from the European licensing body. We can't give you a precise start date, but we're expecting to be able to give the vaccine to people starting in the second part of October.
Hi, good afternoon. This is the 8th of October 2009. We are at Whitehall, outside the Department for Health, and very interestingly enough, Liam Donaldson, the Chief Medical Officer, is being interviewed probably by the BBC or ITN, could be any news outlet, and I suspect, due to the fact we are in October 2009, that this might be about swine flu. So I'm just wondering what he has to say for himself and who he's actually working for. Is he working for Big Pharma, or does he actually care about the health and lives of individual people who may or may not be damaged by the swine flu vaccine? So, Chief Medical Officer Liam Donaldson, outside the Department for Health, opposite Downing Street.
What we are seeing, though, which is giving us concern, is still a fair number of people in hospital, and the highest number of people who are in intensive care for 2 months. So we must remember that this, although it's a mild illness, it does have a stigma tail, and it can be serious for some people, but they'll be the people who will be getting the vaccine first, those people with underlying illness and higher risks of complications.
Now, the body that advises you on vaccination, the JCVI, met today. And are they considering whether to extend vaccination beyond people who are at risk, beyond people who may have incomes?
Yes, they're looking at the healthy age groups now, and they'll be giving us advice on whether we should offer the vaccination to children, knowing that a high proportion of the hospitalisations are because of or even to older people, knowing that they're less likely to catch the disease, but when they do, they're much higher risk of complications and death.
We're stressing every time we do this.
No, I understand, but I'm doing this for my own. What's wrong? Don't worry about it.
It's just distracting there.
Liam Donaldson, is the swine flu vaccine going to be made compulsory? Is it going to be compulsory for the British public?
No, it's not.
Not compulsory. Thank you very much, sir. Is it any more dangerous than normal seasonal flu?
Sorry,
Chief Medical Officer Liam Donaldson, is it any more dangerous than regular seasonal flu? Why is the government ramping up the hysteria and fear for swine flu? If it's not any more dangerous than seasonal flu, why are we getting so terrified with it? Sir, is swine flu the new Al-Qaeda? Thank you very much for your time.